Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Bisola and in today's tutorial I'll be learning how to draft a pant trouser pattern. So to draft this basic trouser pattern, I'll be needing my waist measurement, which is 30. My hip measurement is 40. My length is also 40. So these are the basic measurements I'll be needing to draft this basic trouser pattern. And for this basic trouser pattern, for the drafting, I'll be using two colors of marker so that you can know the difference between the front and the back. For the front, I'll be using black marker, and for the back, I'll be using the red marker. So I've gone ahead to draw a margin of 3 inches by 3 inches here. You will see the need where I do a margin of 3 inches by 3 inches when I start drafting the back pattern. So the next thing I'll do now is to measure the length of the trouser. So the length of my trouser, as I said earlier, is 40. So you measure whatever your own length is what you input there. So my own length is 40. So I'll measure out 40 inches. And I'll connect it with your own straight ruler. So the next thing I'll be doing is to divide my hip by 4. So my hip by 4 is divided by 4. 40 divided by 4 is going to give me 10. So you measure 10. You will input your own measurement. This is my own measurement I'm inputting. So 10. So you connect that. I'm only using marker for the sake of illustration. When you are doing your own, please use pencil because marker will definitely add to your measurement. I'm using marker because this is an illustration for you to be able to see it. If I use pen, you will not see it well. So the next thing you will do now is to input your waist to hip. My own waist to hip is 8 inches. So I'll be inputting my waist to hip. You input yours also. The next thing is to get the crotch extension. To get the crotch extension, for the front, you're going to be doing 40 divided by 20. Whatever your hip is divided by 20. So my own hip is 40 divided by 20 is going to give me 2. So I'll be extending it by 2 inches. So this is it. Sorry. So this is it. This is 2 inches here. The next thing I will do is to come out by 0.25 at my hip line. Then I will connect it. Then from that 0.5 to you connect it to the line. So that is it for the upper part. So the next thing you'll be doing is your waist measurement. My waist measurement is 30. Divided by 4 will give me 7.5. So I'll add 1 inch for the dart allowance. So that will be 8.5. So that is 8.5 and I'll connect it. So the next thing is to get your darts. To get your darts, you're going to divide whatever you have here by 2. So here I have 8.5 here. Divided by 2 will give me 4 1/4, which is this 4 1/4 here. For your front, your dart length should be between 4 and 4.5. I'll be using 4 for the length of my dart here. And I'll measure 4.5 here. 4 1/4, sorry. So I'll connect it. Then 1/2 inch for your dart. So I'll connect it to the length. The same thing at the other side. So the next thing I will do now is to know my crotch extension length, my crotch with the crotch extension length. So here I have 12 1/4. You divide this by 2. Whatever you get is what you input down. So here I have 6 and the stroke, so that's how we input down. So you connect it to your long roller. So the next thing you're going to do is to get your new length. So to get your new length, you measure from this your crotch line to your full length. So here I have 30 divided by 2. 30 divided by 2, whatever you have from here, from your crotch line to your M line, divided by 2. Here I have 30 divided by 2 will give me 15. Then from the 15 you come up by 1.5. So this is my 15 here, but I'll come up by 1.5, so that will be here. So that's where I'll connect the straight line. So this is my new line. So whatever your new measurement is what you will input here. For me, my new measurement is 20. So here I will have 5 and here 5. Because this is a basic trouser pattern, whatever I have here is what I will input at the M line also. So at the M line also I'll input 5 and 5 here too, and I'll connect it. So that's it. This one also you connect it. So this is our front pattern. So for the back pattern, this is our front trouser pattern. But for the front pattern, we'll come up by half an inch at the side. By half an inch at the side. I will come down by half an inch here, but I won't do that here until I'm done with the back pattern, so I will explain better. So this is our front pattern now. So for the back pattern, you're going to be deriving your back pattern from your front pattern. So you need your front pattern to get your back pattern. So for you to understand, I'll be using the red marker for the back pattern. So for the back pattern, on the crotch line, I will come in. My hip is 40, I'll come in by 1 inch here on this crotch line. Then on this upper part, I'll come in by 2 inches. But if you want it more fitted, for people that are slim and want it more shape, you can come in by 2.5. But for myself, 2 is okay. You can even use 2 for anybody. 2 is fine. So then I will extend it. If it's a slim person, you can. If the person has bone, you can extend it by 2. But for a medium height, for a medium stature, sorry, you can extend it by 1.5. So I'll be extending mine by 1.5. So this is it, 1.5. So the waist here is still the same waist that we're going to input. It's from here I need to take your waist now. This is our back pattern now. So the waist here is also 7.5 plus 1 inch for that. That's 8.5. So That's 8.5 here. Sorry, I need to extend the lines now for the back pattern. So I'll be extending these lines. So here, I'll measure my back, my waist, my back waist, which is 8.5. So this is 8.5 here. So you connect it from the 1.5 to the 8.5. The way we raise the front pattern by ½ inch is the same way we raise the back pattern by ½ inch from the borderline. So the next thing you measure is the hip, the back hip. So for the hip, your hip is 40. That's the same thing you'll be using at the back also. From here, so divided by 4. 4 divided by 4 give us 10. So you measure 10 inches here. You check for what is left here, 2 inches. That's the same thing you input on your hip line. Then you connect it. Don't forget not to use marker when you're drafting your own pattern, because marker will definitely add to your measurements. I'm really using marker for the sake of illustration and for you to be able to see it well. So I'm using red for the back pattern. I will use black for the front pattern so you can see the difference. So now for the dart, for the back dart, you do the same thing. You divide this by 2, whatever you have. So this is 8.5 again, divided by 2. You give us 4.25. So this is it. So for the back dart, use 5 inches, 5 or 5.5. So I'll be using 5 inches for my back dart. So you connect it. So that's for the, so this is for the back and that's for the back dart. So the next thing we'll be doing is to get the crotch extension for the back. So for the front, divided by our hip by 20. For the back, you'll be dividing your hip by 10. Whatever your hip is, divided by 10. So my hip is 40, divided by 10 will give me 4. So from this line that we created, this red marker is what we are following now. We are dealing with the back pattern. So from there, you measure 4 inches. I said your hip divided by 10 will be for the back crotch extension. So here now, this is my 4 inches here. So I will extend it to maybe 4 inches. So that is it. So the same thing, where I came out by 0.25 for the front, that's the same thing I'll be coming out by 0.252 at the back here. So I'll come back by 0.25, which is also 1/4. Then I'll connect it to what is here. Then you connect it to the main body too. Then you connect it this way too. So that's our crotch. So what you'll be doing for the remaining is just to add ½ inch at the nail at both sides. ½ inch here also. Then ½ inch here. ½ inch here. Then you connect it. Then I'll also connect this to this hip line. So that is it for our back pattern. So we have both our front pattern here and our back pattern here. So for the front pattern, we need to shaping the waistline for the front pattern. So to shaping the waistline, you close your dart. You close your dart this way, then come down by ½ inch here, come down by ½ inch here, and connect it to this part this way. Then connect the ½ inch at this side also, down here this way. I hope you saw what I did. So I closed the dart, measured ½ inch down here in front, connected it to the dart leg. Then the same thing, the half extension I did for the waistline at the back, the same way we did for the front. So I connected that down here. So that is it. So now for our trouser pattern, this class is going to be a series. I'm going to be treating various types of trouser. All different type of trouser that we have: pant trouser, pencil trouser, how to fix wet pockets, side pocket, different types of pockets that we have, how to fix a flyer zip. It's going to be a series. So I'm going to be how to make short, jumpsuits, and the rest. And that has to do with trouser. So we're starting with the basic trouser pattern. So you have to, if you're interested in any of these classes, you have to subscribe and turn on your notification bell for you to be aware when I upload any of these videos. Also, feel free to ask your question in the comment section if you have any. If there's any part you do not understand. So now, if I want to cut it out, I'll transfer the front pattern to another pattern paper and leave this for the back pattern. So I can be using with the help of my tracing wheel, I'll be able to transfer this to another pattern paper. So this is the front pattern alone, separated from the front and back pattern that I illustrated earlier. So I want to use it to explain the shaping that we have at the waist side and at the side, at the center of the waist and at the side of the waist. So at the side of the waist, you're going to be coming up by ½ inch. And here you come down by ½ inch. So to connect that, you close your dart and connect it together. So that's what I'm talking about here. So if we see, when after joining your trouser, you see that the center of the waist will lay flat on your body and to be well fitted. So this is our front pattern for our basic trouser pattern. And for that, if you want to have this front side pocket, you can just come in here by 1½ or 2 inches, depending on the person's measurement. If the person is on the big side or the wide side or the slim side. So you can come up, so you can come in here by 2 inches or 1½ inch, then come down here by 6 to 7 inches, 7 at most. Then you connect it. If you want it to be straight, you connect it straight. If you want it a little bit curved, so this is it for that pocket. So I'll show us the sewing of this, the cutting of it, how to cut a shirt, how to cut jumpsuit, different type of trouser variation that we have, the bell bottom, it's a quarter trouser, whatever has to do with trouser, I'll be teaching us. So this class is going to be this tutorial is going to be a series. So this is the first one. So if you are interested, you can click the subscribe button and also turn on your notification bell so that you can know when I upload the remaining parts of the class. So this is the very first one. So this is the pattern we'll be working with for all the classes we'll be doing on trouser. So this is your basic trouser pattern. So you can go ahead and also practice and draft your basic trouser pattern. If you have any question, you can go ahead and ask. This was the one that was drafted earlier. This is the one that we had both the front and the back. And I use a tracing wheel to transfer the front pattern out of it. So now we have front and I can cut out the back from here. So you go ahead and do the same. Draft your pattern also. The red is indicating the back pattern and the black was the front pattern. Using your measurements, your accurate body measurements or whatever, or your client's measurement, you can go ahead and practice your own too. And if you have any question, feel free to drop your question in the comments section. Thanks. Bye.